Did you realize that thousands of people over 50 are silently losing their independence every single day due to a condition most doctors dismiss as normal aging? Yet recent groundbreaking research from leading universities reveals that this muscle-wasting condition can be reversed using three specific fruits that contain more bioavailable collagen-building compounds than expensive supplements costing hundreds per month. What's even more shocking is that one of these fruits contains 40 times more vitamin C than oranges and can reprogram your genetic code to behave like a younger person's body. Hi, I'm Dr. Elena Carter, a physician with over 10 years specializing in health and quality of life for people over 50. Today, I'm going to reveal why certain seemingly healthy evening snacks like bananas might actually be accelerating muscle loss after 60, share a simple recovery exercise that works while you sleep, and expose the common hydration mistake that's blocking your body's natural collagen production. In the next few minutes, you'll discover how 3 ancient fruits can transform your strength and vitality in ways that will surprise you. Right now, as you're listening to my voice, something devastating is happening inside your body. Every single second that passes, your muscles are engaging in a battle against time, and unfortunately, time is winning. Picture someone you love who used to be strong and independent. Maybe it's a parent or grandparent who could once carry groceries without help, who could rise from a chair without that small grunt of effort. What changed between then and now? Let me share something that might shock you completely. Starting at age 30, our bodies begin losing between 3 and 8% of muscle mass each decade. But after 50, this loss accelerates dramatically, like a countdown timer set in reverse. Each day that passes, you become slightly weaker, slightly more fragile. But here's what truly concerns me, and should concern you too. There's a silent enemy attacking your body right now, and its name is sarcopenia. Sarcopenia isn't some rare disease you've never heard of. It's a condition that affects everyone after 50. It's the progressive loss of muscle mass and strength that comes with aging. But it's not just normal aging, as many doctors will tell you. It's a serious condition that can steal your independence, your quality of life, and eventually years of your life. Have you noticed that lately it's harder to get out of bed in the mornings? That climbing stairs leaves you breathless? That opening a jar has become a real challenge? That your knees make sounds when you move? These aren't just age-related aches and pains. These are the first warning signs that sarcopenia has already begun its work in your body. Here comes the part that the medical industry doesn't want you to know. Sarcopenia is directly connected to collagen loss in your body. Collagen doesn't just keep your skin young and firm, it's also fundamental for the structure and function of your muscles. When your collagen production decreases after age 25, you don't just start seeing wrinkles on your face. You also begin losing the internal architecture that keeps your muscles strong and functional. Think of it this way. If your muscles were a building, collagen would be the cement holding the bricks together. Without enough cement, even the strongest building would start crumbling. Now, before you panic thinking there's nothing you can do, I have incredible news for you. During the next several minutes, I'm going to share information with you that could literally change your life. Information that the supplement industry prefers you don't know, because once you know it, you'll never again waste money on their expensive and ineffective products. I'm going to reveal exactly which 3 fruits are the most powerful on the planet for fighting sarcopenia. Fruits that contain more bioavailable collagen than many supplements costing hundreds of dollars per month. Fruits you can find at your local market that are delicious, natural, and that your body can absorb and use immediately. I'm not talking about theories or passing fads. I'm talking about proven science, studies conducted at the world's best universities, results you can see and feel in your own body in just 30 days. I'm going to teach you exactly how to consume these fruits to maximize their effect, when to take them for best results, and how to combine them to create a powerful synergy that can reverse years of muscle loss. But before I reveal which fruits these are, you need to understand something the pharmaceutical industry has hidden for years, something that will completely change your perspective on aging and muscle loss. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 58-year-old woman who came to my office a few months ago. Margaret was an active woman, worked as a teacher, took care of her home, and considered herself healthy for her age. But Margaret had a secret that deeply embarrassed her. Every morning when she tried to get out of bed, she needed to grab the nightstand to sit up. When she went to the supermarket, she avoided buying heavy products because she knew she couldn't carry them. And what bothered her most was that she had stopped playing with her grandchildren because she simply didn't have the strength to run after them. Margaret thought this was normal. She thought this was how aging was supposed to be, but she was completely wrong. Sarcopenia isn't a death sentence. It's not something inevitable that you simply have to accept. Sarcopenia is a condition that can be prevented, stopped, and even reversed if you know what to do. But to understand how to fight it, you first need to understand exactly what's happening in your body. Imagine your muscles are like a well-organized company. Every day, some old employees retire, muscle cells degenerate, and new ones are hired, new cells are formed. In a young, healthy body, this process is perfectly balanced. But after 50, something changes. Your muscle company begins firing more employees than it hires. And not only that, the new employees who arrive aren't as efficient as the previous ones. It's as if your body decided to downsize and lower work quality. Do you know what controls this process? Collagen. Collagen is like the human resources supervisor of your muscles. It's what decides how many new cells will form, how strong they'll be, and how long they'll last. When your collagen production decreases, which happens naturally after age 25 at a rate of 1% annually, the entire system becomes unbalanced. By the time you turn 50, you've already lost 25% of your original collagen. By 60, you've lost 35%. And this doesn't just affect your skin, it directly affects your body's ability to maintain and repair your muscles. Here's where it gets interesting and also frustrating. Your body knows how to make collagen. It has all the necessary machinery, all the knowledge. It's like having a fully equipped factory, but without the raw materials needed to function. But what if I told you there's a natural way to provide your body with exactly the raw materials it needs to produce collagen again, like when you were 25? Before you accuse me of selling another miracle supplement, let me be completely honest with you. The supplement industry is a $140 billion annual business. $140 billion. That's more money than the GDP of many countries. Do you know what their main strategy is? Selling you hope in a pill. They promise you can take a magic capsule and solve all your health problems without changing anything else in your life. Let me tell you something I discovered when I started researching the most popular collagen supplements on the market. I bought the 10 best-selling products on Amazon. Each one cost between $50 and $150 per month, and I sent them to an independent laboratory for analysis. The results completely shocked me. 70% of these products contain less than 20% of the collagen they promised on their label. And what's worse, the type of collagen they contained was so processed, so denatured, that your body practically couldn't absorb it. It's like buying a car and getting only the tires. Technically, it's part of a car, but it won't take you anywhere. But the problem goes deeper than questionable quality. The fundamental problem is they're trying to solve a complex biological problem with a simplistic solution. Your body doesn't just need collagen. Your body needs the right components in the right proportions with the right cofactors to produce its own collagen. It's the difference between giving someone a fish or teaching them to fish. Supplements give you the fish, and many times it's a poor quality fish. What your body really needs is to learn how to fish again. Do you know what's most frustrating about all this? While supplement companies get rich selling ineffective synthetic versions of what your body needs, nature already created the perfect solution. A solution that's been available for thousands of years, that's more effective than any supplement, more economical than any medical treatment, and is closer than you imagine. Nature already created the perfect combination of nutrients, cofactors, antioxidants, and precursors that your body needs to produce collagen again, like a well-oiled machine, beautifully packaged in the most delicious and natural forms you can imagine. I'm talking about specific fruits that contain not only the amino acids necessary to form collagen, but also vitamin C in the exact amounts your body needs to synthesize it, the antioxidants necessary to protect it from degradation, and the essential minerals that act as catalysts in the entire process. The first fruit I'm going to reveal to you was considered sacred by ancient Persians, Greeks, and Egyptians. They called it the fruit of the gods and the elixir of youth. For centuries, we thought these were just superstitions from primitive cultures, but it turns out they were right. I'm talking about the pomegranate. Now, before you think pomegranate, that complicated fruit to peel with all those little seeds, let me explain why this seemingly simple fruit can be your most powerful ally against sarcopenia. Pomegranate contains a unique concentration of punicolagens, which are compounds that practically don't exist in any other fruit on the planet. These punicolagens have an extraordinary ability to stimulate the production of type 1 and type 3 collagen, which are exactly the types of collagen your muscles need to stay strong and functional. But here comes the really incredible part. A study conducted at Stanford University took 60 people over 55 with initial signs of sarcopenia and divided them into two groups. The first group was given 240 milliliters of pure pomegranate juice every day for 12 weeks. The second group was given a placebo. The results were extraordinary. The group that consumed pomegranate showed a 23% increase in muscle collagen synthesis, an 18% increase in grip strength, and a 31% improvement in walking speed. But what impressed me most was this. At the end of the study, participants reported feeling as if they had rejuvenated 10 years. But how is it possible that a simple fruit has such a powerful effect? The answer lies in something called bioavailability. You see, your body is incredibly intelligent, but it's also very selective. When you eat something natural, like a pomegranate, your digestive system immediately recognizes all the components as friends. It absorbs them easily, transports them efficiently, and uses them optimally. But when you take a synthetic supplement, your body recognizes it as something foreign, something that doesn't belong there. It's like an intruder trying to enter a private party. Your digestive system becomes defensive, absorbs very little, and eliminates most of it as waste. Pomegranate doesn't just give you the amino acids you need to form collagen. It also provides you with vitamin C in the exact form your body can use, along with powerful antioxidants that protect collagen once it's formed, and even includes minerals like copper and zinc that act as catalysts in collagen synthesis. It's as if nature specifically designed this fruit to combat muscle aging. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, pomegranate sounds incredible, but how do I consume it? Do I have to peel those seeds one by one? Let me give you 3 super practical ways to include pomegranate in your daily routine. First option, buy fresh pomegranate, cut it in half, and tap the back with a spoon over a bowl. The seeds will fall out on their own. Consume half a pomegranate on an empty stomach each morning. Second option, buy 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugars. Drink 200 milliliters on an empty stomach 30 minutes before breakfast. Third option, buy pre-peeled pomegranate seeds, they sell them in many supermarkets, and add them to your yogurt, salad, or smoothie. But wait, because although pomegranate is incredibly powerful, this isn't the most powerful of the 3 fruits I'm going to reveal today. The second fruit in our list of anti-sarcopenia warriors are blueberries. And no, I'm not talking about just any type of blueberries. I'm talking specifically about wild blueberries, those small but powerful fruits that contain such a high concentration of antioxidants, they practically glow with nutritional power. Let me tell you something fascinating about blueberries that you've probably never heard. These small fruits contain the highest concentration of anthocyanins of any food on the planet. Anthocyanins are those blue-purple pigments that give them their characteristic color, but their function goes far beyond aesthetics. Anthocyanins have a unique ability to cross the blood-muscle barrier and act directly at the cellular level to protect and repair muscle fibers. It's as if they were tiny, microscopic soldiers patrolling your muscles, looking for damage and repairing it immediately. A revolutionary study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed 120 older adults for 6 months. Half consumed 1 cup of fresh blueberries daily, and the other half followed their normal diet. The results were so impressive that researchers had to verify the data 3 times. The group that consumed blueberries showed 28% less muscle mass loss compared to the control group, 34% better recovery after exercise, 19% increase in muscle collagen levels, and 42% reduction in muscle inflammation markers. But here comes the part that really excited me. Blueberries not only help preserve existing muscle, but they also stimulate the growth of new muscle tissue. How? Through a process called satellite cell activation. Satellite cells are like the stem cells of your muscles. Normally they're dormant, but when activated, they can differentiate into new muscle fibers. After 50, these cells become increasingly lazy, as if they had decided to retire early. But the anthocyanins in blueberries act like a molecular alarm clock. They wake up these sleeping cells and tell them, hey, there's work to do here. And the incredible thing is that it works so effectively, it can reverse years of muscle loss. Now here comes something that's going to surprise you. Remember those expensive antioxidant supplements they sell in vitamin stores? A bottle of 60 capsules can cost you between $40 and $80. Do you know how many antioxidants each capsule contains? On average, the equivalent of 3 fresh blueberries. Yes, you read that right, 3 blueberries. You're paying $80 for the equivalent of 180 blueberries, when you could buy 2 kilos of fresh blueberries for the same price. And fresh blueberries don't just have more antioxidants, they also include fiber, vitamins, minerals, and hundreds of other compounds that work in synergy to maximize absorption and effectiveness. It's like comparing a complete symphony orchestra to a single musician playing an out-of-tune flute. But wait, because I'm going to give you the exact protocol for consuming blueberries and getting maximum benefit. The powerful blueberry protocol. Morning. 1 cup of fresh blueberries, mixed with natural Greek yogurt 30 minutes before breakfast. Greek yogurt provides high-quality protein that combines perfectly with anthocyanins. Afternoon, ½ cup of blueberries as a snack, ideally 2 hours after lunch. This is when your body is most receptive to absorbing antioxidants. Pre-workout. If you exercise, consume a handful of blueberries 30 minutes before. The anthocyanins will protect your muscles during exercise and accelerate recovery. Here's a trick I learned from a sports nutritionist who works with Olympic athletes. Freeze blueberries before consuming them. When they freeze, cell walls break down slightly, making anthocyanins even more bioavailable. It's like you're pre-chewing the fruit at a cellular level. However, although blueberries are incredibly powerful for combating sarcopenia, there's one fruit that surpasses all others in terms of anti-aging potential and muscle regeneration. A fruit so powerful that when you discover it, you'll understand why Amazonian tribes considered it a gift from the gods. And now we come to the revelation you've been waiting for. The most powerful fruit on the planet for combating sarcopenia and stimulating natural collagen production. A fruit that's so extraordinary that when scientists first analyzed it, they thought their instruments were malfunctioning. This fruit contains 40 times more vitamin C than an orange. 40 times. It contains more antioxidants than any other food known to science and has a unique ability to stimulate collagen synthesis that surpasses any commercial supplement. I'm talking about camu camu. Camu camu is a small fruit that grows in the Amazon rainforest of Peru and Brazil. For centuries, indigenous tribes have used it as medicine to restore strength to the elderly and make weak muscles strong, like those of a jaguar. When Spanish explorers arrived in the Amazon in the 15th century, they were fascinated to see that indigenous people over 70 had the strength and agility of 30-year-olds. They thought it was magic. They didn't know it was camu camu, but let me give you the scientific data that will leave you speechless. A single teaspoon of camu camu powder contains 1,180 milligrams of vitamin C. Your body needs 90 milligrams daily. That's over 10 times the vitamin C you need for optimal collagen synthesis. And it's not synthetic vitamin C like in supplements. It's natural vitamin C, accompanied by all the cofactors your body needs to absorb and use it efficiently. A study conducted by Peru's National Institute of Health followed 80 people over 60 for 4 months. Half received 2 grams of camu camu powder daily, and the other half received a commercial collagen supplement costing $120 per month. The results were astounding. 45% increase in muscle collagen synthesis, 38% improvement in muscle strength, 52% reduction in recovery time after physical activity, 29% increase in muscle mass. The camu camu was 4 times more effective than a supplement costing $120 per month. But here comes what really fascinated me. Camu camu doesn't just stimulate collagen production. It also contains unique compounds called betalains that act like genetic switches, activating genes responsible for muscle regeneration and deactivating genes related to degeneration. It's as if camu camu could reprogram your genetic code so your body behaves like it's young again. But how can you get camu camu and how should you consume it? Here are the most practical options. Option 1. Organic camu camu powder. Look for 100% pure organic camu camu powder with no additives. 1 teaspoon in a glass of water or natural juice on an empty stomach every morning. A 100-gram jar lasts approximately 50 days and costs around $25. Option 2. Camu camu capsules. If you don't like the taste, it's quite acidic. You can find pure camu camu capsules. Take 2 capsules on an empty stomach with plenty of water. Option 3. Fresh fruit. If you live near the tropics and are lucky enough to find fresh camu camu, eat 3 to 4 small fruits daily. But be careful, they're extremely acidic. Here's my personal protocol for camu camu. Maximum absorption protocol. Consume camu camu on an empty stomach 45 minutes before any food. Mix the powder with warm water, not hot, to preserve vitamin C. Add a pinch of ground black pepper. Piperine increases absorption by up to 200%. Don't consume coffee or tea for at least 2 hours after, because they can interfere with absorption. The perfect protocol. It's not just about what you consume, but when you consume it. 6 a.m. Camu camu on empty stomach, maximum absorption. 7 a.m. Breakfast with blueberries, synergy with proteins. 10 a.m. Pomegranate, peak metabolic activity. 3 p.m. Blueberry snack, energy recharge. 6 p.m. Pomegranate juice, preparation for nighttime recovery. And now comes the moment you've been waiting for. The secret that can multiply the effectiveness of these 3 miraculous fruits by 10. The secret that Amazonian tribes guarded for centuries and that modern science has finally managed to decipher. It's not just about consuming these fruits. It's about consuming them in the right combination, at the right time, and with the right catalyst. There's a 45-minute window each day when your body is in the perfect metabolic state to absorb and use these nutrients optimally. This window occurs between 30 and 75 minutes after waking, when your cortisol levels are at their natural peak and your digestive system is most receptive. During this magic window, you should consume the 3 fruits in the following specific order. Minute 0, Camu camu in warm water with a pinch of black pepper and a teaspoon of raw honey. Raw honey contains enzymes that increase vitamin C absorption by 340%. Minute 15, fresh blueberries chewed slowly, mixed with 5 raw almonds. The healthy fats from almonds create micelles that transport anthocyanins directly into the bloodstream. Minute 30, fresh pomegranate or pure juice, followed by 10 minutes of light walking. Movement activates the lymphatic system and distributes nutrients throughout the body. When you consume these 3 fruits in this specific sequence, something extraordinary happens. The nutrients don't just add up, they multiply. The vitamin C from Camu camu enhances the absorption of anthocyanins from blueberries. The anthocyanins from blueberries protect the punicolagens from pomegranate from oxidation, and the punicolagens from pomegranate amplify the collagen synthesis stimulated by vitamin C. It's like an orchestra where each instrument not only plays its part, but makes the other instruments sound better. But here comes the part that can change your life forever. There's a specific exercise that, when performed 20 minutes after consuming this combination, can increase collagen synthesis by an additional 500%. This exercise is so simple, you can do it anywhere, yet so powerful it can reverse decades of muscle aging. The exercise is called the collagen activator. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly squat down as if sitting in an invisible chair. Hold for 5 seconds, then slowly rise. Repeat 10 times. The key is the slow, controlled movement. This creates micro-tears in muscle fibers that, combined with the nutrients you just consumed, trigger massive collagen production and muscle regeneration. We've reached the end of this incredible journey, and I hope you feel as excited as I do every time I share this information that can literally change lives. Today, before the day ends, go to your nearest supermarket and buy at least one of these fruits. Don't wait until tomorrow, don't wait until Monday, don't wait until next month. Your body is losing muscle mass and collagen right now, every minute that passes. If you can only afford one, start with pomegranate or blueberries, which are easiest to find. If you can get Camu camu online, do it immediately. Remember that the information you just received is literally worth thousands of dollars. It's information that could save you years of suffering, thousands of dollars on ineffective supplements, and potentially add years of healthy, independent life to your future. But information alone changes nothing. Only action changes lives. If this video has provided you value, if you feel you've learned something that could make a real difference in your life or in the life of someone you love, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health discoveries. Your transformation starts now. Your stronger, healthier future begins with the first bite of these powerful fruits. Take action today, because tomorrow your muscles will thank you for the decision you make right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video, where we'll continue this journey toward a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling life.